Hey, Kevin in Pittsburgh. Kevin, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi. I had a couple questions for Alex. He talks about how the government wants to kill 80% of us.
Oh, boy.
They caused 9/11. They want to microchip us. If we go out and do anything, they're going to put us in FEMA camps.
That's not what I'm saying.
But anytime someone calls up and asks Alex, well, why do you even want small government? Why don't you push for no government? He's the first one to defend government, and he'll tell us how much we still need government. So the funniest thing is after you hear Alex complain about government for months and months, you ask him, well, how about no government? He's the first one to defend it and tell us how great it is. And,
well, sir, I mean...
Kevin, thank you.
Wow. I mean, look, such a thing as pure anarchy doesn't exist in groups of bigger than... I mean, go with your buddies camping for a week.
No, and communism doesn't work in groups smaller than 150 people. And libertarianism has never succeeded anywhere in the world. So there's got to be some middle ground.
I think we should move more towards smaller government, more liberty, but that individuals have to be involved in their communities to have liberty.
Yes.
So I want people to be self-sufficient. I want people to have local control. And I do want to reduce the size of government because corporations come in and use the big government to suck off of us.
Well, here's the problem. How do we get the corporation? You know, I take this back to a couple of Supreme Court rulings, all the way back to 1886, Santa Clara County versus Southern Pacific Railroad. I wrote a whole book about that called Unequal Protection, and it's in several of my other books, We the People and What Would Jefferson Do? And then, there have been several, First Bank of Boston versus Bilotti and others that have said that, free speech is money and corporations are the same as persons. I mean, we've got to change the definition of corporations in this country, Alex, and get them out of the political arena.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. These corporations commit all these crimes, and then they're supposedly immune, or the people that are standing behind the corporations are immune. We certainly
or like Halliburton, they moved to the UAE or Dubai.
Well, Halliburton was involved helping giving weapon systems to Iran, but suddenly the fake conservatives don't care. In fact, where is Rush Limbaugh on the bailouts? He's actually for the bonuses, calling that free market. It's not free market to have a bunch of pirates running your government, feeding the public trough, down their gullets. Again, look at how Obama is in agreement with Rush Limbaugh when it comes to the bailouts and the bonuses and all of this. They're all on one team. Why did Obama get 4 times the corporate Wall Street things that McCain got?
But let's just be honest about this, Alex. It's not just Obama. All your charges against Obama can just as easily be made against James Inhofe.
I agree. That's what I'm saying is let's get past the two puppets they've got in front of us, and let's look at who's controlling the puppets. I want to talk about the New World Order. That's what InfoWars.com covers. And plug your website. ThomHartmann.com?
Yeah. All my books are there, and our show is there. We got about 15 seconds here, by the way, before we have to wrap up this hour.
Tom, thanks for having me on. It was great having you here.
Alex, it's been fascinating, and I find your Obama deception video. There's probably about a third of it are things that I strongly disagree with, but I think that it raises a lot of issues that we all need to be talking about.
Well, it's free on the web. Google the Obama deception, or go to InfoWars.com or ThomHartmann.com. You can link up to it, Tom.
There you go. And we will with today's
Tom,
blog.
let's do this a couple times a year. Take care, buddy.
It would be a lot of fun, Alex. Good talking with you. Thanks for being on. Alex Jones, InfoWars.com, PrisonPlanet.com.
ThomHartmann.com.
Back with the Firesign Theater.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live. We're going to go to break here in just a moment. That was crazy. Okay, I want to go to Jimmy, Danny, Helen, and Joshua. We're going to come back. We're going to do 5 minutes, take 2 or 3 of your calls, and then I am going to go to our next guest and a bunch of news we haven't even gotten to yet. Big new developments on that front. Right now, let's go to Jeremy, or was it Helen? Who have I not gone to yet? Helen in New York. Helen, you're on the air. Thanks for holding. John, you going to bring her up?
Helen dropped off.
Okay, she just dropped off right as we went to her. Jeremy in Chicago. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Hey, Alex. How's it going?
Good, sir.
Hey, I want to just say, and I really wanted to get on when you were on with Tom there, but I woke up to your program about, 8 months ago, and about a week ago or 2, I picked up Unequal Protection by Tom. And I just thought, listening to a lot of the discord there between you two and some of the callers, I'm kind of unusual in the sense that I see both sides of it at this point.
Stay there. We'll be back in 70 seconds with you, and we'll see if I lose my shirt again. Yeah, we need to do more than just tea bags to the government, though it is starting to get their attention. We need to make sure that behind the teabag movement there are ideas, just like those at the Green Dragon Inn had ideas back in 1775. And we need to take action against the New World Order every day in every way. Let's go ahead and go back to Jeremy in Chicago. Okay, you're saying you can see it from both sides. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, see, I was a dyed-in-the-wool, staunch Republican, finance manager at an automotive dealership, lost my job about a year ago, which used to not be a problem. I could always pick up another one, you know. Now, you know, it's been a year. I'm out of work. I pick up your stuff, and I totally become awake to that. Then I pick up Hartmann, and I start reading Unequal Protection, you know, the rise of corporate dominance and the theft of human rights. And I can open my mind to his side, where it seems like a lot of the people
but the New World Order structure is a corporate structure. They're just misusing it. They need to be brought to justice, and you can pierce those corporate veils. So just saying get rid of corporations, that's not really the complete fix. You know, I have a corporation, and I've done that, you know, for liability protection and also for tax issues. But certainly, the corporations coming in and getting laws passed where they get paid to move offshore, that's treason. And that isn't fair or free trade. You know, I mean, you heard Hartmann calling for compulsory national service and trying to say that's what Thomas Jefferson wanted. No, it was the opposite. Thomas Jefferson wanted no federal control and the states armed, ready to fight the feds.
He even says that stuff in his book. I don't know where he was coming from. That was kind of out of, let's say, left field. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is it seems like the left is harder to wake up to the paradigm because they're so entrenched. They've been down for so long.
I found right-wingers that go, so what if 1 million Iraqis died? So what if they're taking our freedoms? They're, you know, and I'm like, no, the whole Homeland Security thing is built for you, real conservatives. Shut up, conspiracy head. Yeah. Now they're freaking out over all these federal documents and things. Now they're going, Alex, what am I going to do? And then meanwhile, all the neocons, Rick Perry and, you know, Dick Armey and, you know, all these hosts are like, Ann Coulter wants to fight the New World Order after saying it didn't exist. They're capitulating to us. They're admitting we're the majority. And by the way, we're waking the left up. Why do you think Thom Hartmann had me on?
You know, I mean, that's a good point.
We are winning, Bubba. We're making history. And I know.
I'm glad to be part of it.
I got a big old target written on my butt, and I just need everybody's support. I appreciate your call, Bubba. All right. Just give us the gas. We spare your lives. All right, let's go ahead. And you're going to trust that guy? You can trust the New World Order, folks? Let's go ahead and talk to Danny in Brooklyn. Danny boy.
Hey, Alex. How you doing?
Pretty good, sir. Go ahead.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
All right. First, I wanted to say that guy Tom in 2006 said that there should be a $10 a gallon of gas tax.
Well, I disagree with that. Again, they think they have to admit now, though, that 90+% of the money goes to offshore bankers. And so they're like, yes, but I'm still for big government to help people. Help people, pay inner city people to not have a man in the house so the family breaks down and they can institutionalize their children. How is that helping black people or whites or anybody else? Again, you've always got these well-meaning liberals going, oh, helpy. But that's a projected false reality the foundations give them. The foundations are cold-blooded eugenicists. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to tell him this. I wanted to tell him that the carbon tax is garbage, you know, but I wasn't able to get onto the show by then. But I want to thank you for Obama Deception and all the truth patriots from around America. Appreciate everything that you're doing for this movement.
Listen, the people are angry. Thank you, sir. The people are angry. They're waking up. They're getting involved. And they know that Ron Paul supporters, my supporters, are out having tea parties and patriot meetings. And so they're going, oh, we're for that. And they're coming in and taking over what is said and done at them. Well, that's okay. This is what a fight's all about. We go in with DVDs, films, books, and then we use the neocons who send their people to the meetings. By and large, the neocon minions are good folks. We unlock their minds. We win.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold for your IRA? The financial industry refuses to recognize the value of real hard assets for your retirement. The truth be told, gold and silver has outperformed paper investments like stocks, bonds, and CDs, yet no word about IRAs. Perhaps the financial institutions want to maintain control of your assets by keeping you in paper. If you'd like to take a look at gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low return on your paper investments. Call 800-686-2237. Make sure that you secure your future. Call 800-686-2237. That's 1-800-686-2237.